It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Okay, Maddie, this video is for you. I know that you are the snowman. I know that you have an icicle for a heart, but it's actually a nice little heart, and you make an awesome friend. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for all the fights. Thank you for the advice, and thank you for everything that you've done to make my life more enriching and more fun. I really wish you all the very best with all of your future endeavors, be it Toronto or Texas and wherever else God will lead you. I want you to know that I will pray for you because you have been such a wonderful friend to me. Thank you for being my favorite and I really wish you all the very best in life. Warm thoughts and prayers for you, friend. I hope you meet someone just like yourself so that you will know the joy of having a faithful friend. All the very best for everything that lies ahead. Bye-bye. And yep, the BSC is going to get better because they're finally getting rid of you.
The very first time I met Matthew was he would come into the BSC and talk to Dr. Gentry. He was a student on campus, and I did not know what they were talking about. But every time he would leave, he would kind of look at my door and he would wave by. And so I would wave by. We never spoke for quite a while. And I thought, he's very strange. He's like shy, I think. Well, he's not shy. He then started working at the BSC and living there. And we had some really crazy times. There were times that we would just roll our eyes at stuff that happened at the BSC. And so then I started helping Matt in the kitchen, cooking lunches on Thursdays. And we fought. And it was like, we bounced off of each other. We would get nervous, but we bounced off of each other. And it ended up being fun, and the people that would come in to help us would say, this is like a movie, like a cartoon. And so I really kind of sad that Matt's moving on, but for him, I'm happy. And I wish him all the best in his life, and I feel like there's always going to be an angel looking over his shoulder to take care of him. And I just want to let you know, Matt, I love you even though we fight, okay?
See you again when I see you.
I first met Matthew Porter at the Baptist Student Center. Now, everyone else thought he was a nice, supposedly Christian person, and I thought he was just kind of a nut. And so I said to him, could you do something? Like, what do you do here? And he gave me a smart aleck answer. Now, I'm the biggest smart aleck in the world. He couldn't begin to compare with me on being smart aleck. So I had to, put him down, cut him down to size, which I do deliberately every time I see him, because he always has a dose where you have to cut him down to size and let him know that he is not the savior of the United States or even Cape Girardeau. So, and I have done that. And, mostly I say to him sometimes when he gets too big for his britches, which we say in southeast Missouri, he came from Zelma. Come on now, I came from Charleston. Charleston is a metropolis compared to Zelma. And so, I've gone a lot of places with him and done a lot of things with him. And in some ways, he's still an absolute idiot. And but I like idiots. I've been around him all my life, and so I think he is a super guy at times, but only after you cut him down to size and say to him, you're the messiest person that I have ever known in all my life, which he is. I once went to his office and told him I would clean up his office, and I learned that he did not believe in wastebaskets. He opens his mail, throws the envelopes and the papers on the floor with a wastebasket empty sitting right next to him. I think, now that is strange. I don't know how they do it in Selma, but in Mississippi County, we have wastebaskets that are supposed to put trash in. Sometimes I feel like throwing him in the trash too. What else would I like to tell him? I want him to go. I think he'll flunk out within, at seminary within 3 months, and he'll be back here, which will be good, but we'll get rid of him for 3 months, and he can go and find out, how to read the Bible for 3 months, and then he can come back here and do the job that I want him to do. So I wish you the best, Matt, because, you've had the best friend in the world, me. And you couldn't ask for anyone better for a friend than me.
Wait for me to come home. Oh, you can fit me inside the.
Hey Matt, I'm Matt. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything this season, Dignity. Schlepping books, getting volunteers, packing, sorting. I appreciate everything you've ever done, and I know you're going to have a great summer in Canada.
And we wouldn't have Souls for Souls Fun without you being with us to drag shoes around too, and to gather up all those kids to come help, and we really appreciate it all. And we're going to miss having you around here and watching you cook over at the BSC on Sunday nights and everything else. It's a really bad soup, that's true. Anyways, we love you and we're going to miss you, and we hope that you have a wonderful summer and you come back and see us at the pool in August.
Thank you, Matthew.
Hello, I first met Matt at Mission Fest, and he invited me to come to the Baptist Student Center, and it was a pleasure working with such a kind-hearted colleague, because he had such a gift for hospitality. And one of the first things we did in January on a cold winter raining night was prayer walk the campus and praying for the students that we were going to meet. And the rest is history, because we've met so many wonderful students with wonderful stories of their lives, and we've seen them succeed. And we want to thank Matt for about 138 meals that Matt planned, shopped, and cooked for, and that's a lot of meals. And we want to wish Matt all the best at seminary. Psalm 2:8 says, "Ask of me, and I will make the nations your inheritance to the ends of the earth." And Matt, we know you have a great future waiting for you in Texas.
Good luck, Matt.
Good luck.
I first met Matt Porter at First Baptist Church. He took a job at the church, and I was still working there, and he was very quiet. I can't believe it now that he was that quiet, because as the years went by, and that was back in 2012 whenever I retired from First Baptist. Then I joined the team down at BSC, and I got the chance, the opportunity to work with him again. And this is Goofy Linda, because Linda is Goofy, but Linda is Matt is my other son. I always said, "Are you sure you're not my son?" Because we are so much alike. We calm each other down. We get to going and laughing and everything, and we just have a wonderful time. And I'm going to miss him so much, because he has been my right arm, and I promise not to cry, Matt, but I love you, and I love you dearly.
working at the office when I first came in to start. Linda was showing me how to do things, and Matt was there working with most of the secretarial things. He did the chimes, he did the bulletin most of the time, but we both worked on the bulletin. We both went crazy off and on. He was a lot of fun to work with. We had a good time. We had lots of things to do. We even cooked together off and on as he was helping in the kitchen too. And then I always thought of him as being another one of my kids. You know, he was about the age of Becky and was very personable. Of course, he would babysit or dog sit for Becky and Elliot too. And we had a real good working relationship. I enjoyed working with Matthew, and I thank him for all he's done for us. We really love him.
Oh, when I think of Matthew Porter, I think of a lot of things. I think the first time that we met Matthew Porter, Doc and I that is, was he was our secretary at church, probably in May of 2012. And he joined the staff at the Baptist Student Center. And he can cook, sort of. He can get meals together. One of the best things he's done at the Baptist Student Center is develop relationships with the students, and he's very good at that. So we're thankful for that. Also, Ron and I have enjoyed Matthew's visits to our home and our conversations with him. And I just think seminary is the place that he should be, and Texas might be able to handle Matthew Porter. I'm not sure Missouri has done too great with him. I think he needs a little Texas flair to him and some cowboy to come back to Missouri. So best wishes, Matthew. You know we love you. Take care.
I remember meeting Matt Porter, I think it was the spring of 2011. He took my Religion in America class, and found out through that he was interested in ministry and had a General Baptist background, and so we got to know each other and thought he would make a good intern for us at the BSC. So I kind of stayed after him for a couple of semesters, and he finally moved in as an intern this summer. His senior year, I think, was fall of 2012, if I remember that. So it was kind of a while before we first met, and he did that. And so, boy, it's been 4 years since then, and just a lot of things have happened, more than I can comment on in a few minutes. But we wish Matt well and are excited about his prospects, and know the world will be a better place because he said yes to God in his life. And so anyway, we want to say thank you, Matt. Wish you well.
Thank you, man. Thanks for everything. You are awesome.
In my bad life. Some nights I'll call it a job.
You made!
Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some
Hi,
nights
Matt.
I wish
Hope you have a good time in Texas and obviously in Canada. Enjoy your trip and find some good tea. See you around.
Bye-bye. Bye, man. Thank you.
Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for.
Thank you so much. You are great.
What do I stand for most nights? I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 oh.
This is it, boys, this is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already?